Hey guys, Mist here again for another video today, and we are back with our Ottawa Senators franchise mode, and we hopefully look to be better than our last series against the Boston Bruins, now against the New York Islanders. Hopefully a much easier route now to the Stanley Cup final. Obviously, anything can happen, but like I said, hopefully everything will go well. We had a bit of a scare against Boston in the last one, that's for sure. So I'll show you that. Let's see though, really quickly. Let's see, where did the Islanders fall? They were the 8th and final seed in the Eastern Conference, and potentially the last team to make it into the playoffs. No, they were not. So never mind. They were technically the 15th seed. Obviously, we were the first by quite a long shot, and we actually almost have double the amount of wins that they have as well. So pretty interesting, that's for sure. So let's check the playoff tree, and then we'll show you. So we did lose 4-2 in both our first two, or win, sorry, 4-2 in both our first two series. Boston was much more of a struggle, I found, than Tampa, but still, there was some struggling parts in that in both series. Obviously, we won the first game in both series, which was bad. We need to start off on the right foot here. Our first two games was really rough. They scored 2 goals in the first period, I think, for the first 4 games in a row. And then the last 2 games, it was Carter Hart. Carter Hart stole the series for us. Kozlov, as much as I love him, and even though he is great, I needed Carter Hart in net, and he came through in the clutch, and he's just a great goaltender for us, and we're keeping him as a starter heading into the series because he's got much better stats. 4 games played, 4 wins. We have not lost a game yet with Carter Hart. 1.44 GAA, which is phenomenal, and almost a 950 save percentage. He had a shutout as well in one of those games, so he's just, compared to Kozlov's stats, Kozlov still has some good stats, but he wasn't doing well against the Bruins. We had to put him back, we had to put him as the backup to Carter Hart being the starter. And I'm going to keep it that way unless Carter Hart has some struggles against this Islanders team. But hopefully everything will go our way. So let's go and check the Islanders. Let's see what the team is looking like. I would assume John Tavares is still their best player. He is as well. So good. We got Captain Tavares shown for the Islanders versus assistant Barkov. So interesting. 94 offense to our 94, 90 defense to our 95, and 85 goaltending to our 91. Realistically, it's 98, but we just have Carter Hart in net right now, so it's fine. It's not that big of a deal, but let's go and check out the Islanders. Hopefully, they aren't too good, but we'll have to see. First line. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, this could be bad. 4-12. So how many games have they played so far? They've played 12 games. Mike Hoffman has 16 points, with John Tavares with his 17 points, and Patrick Hornqvist with his 17 points as well. Wait, 17? Yeah, 17 points, 17 points. So obviously, if you haven't been able to notice, Mike Hoffman is on the Islanders. I'm assuming the way this trade happened was Hoffman for Dalcol and maybe some other things. So Hoffman could really come back to bite us in the ass. And this first line is doing wonders for them. 16 points for Hoffman is really good, than 17 for Tavares, and Hornqvist is really good. That's kind of scary. Their second line, Josh Suter, medium elite, 22 years old. He was drafted in the top 10 in 2020, so he's looking pretty good. With Jay Guentzel from the Pen, so they must have got a trade of Guentzel and Hornqvist. That's interesting. They have also Brock Nelson on the second line. Third line, Anders Lee with Ryan Strome and Marcus Foligno. So they got good depth as well. Then on the fourth line, Ryan Gropp, Casey Cizikas, and Vincent Milo Wallet. So a very good offensive team. I can see why they are so good. Yeah, maybe you would think Ryan Strome would be on the second line instead of Guentzel, but I don't know. Maybe Guentzel's having a bit of a morale problem. There's no way of telling. So offensively, they are very, very strong. Defense looks like it lacks a little bit more. Their stud defenseman, Nick Leddy. So I I mean, I shouldn't say they're stud defenseman. He's not necessarily a stud. He's definitely a good defenseman, but that is their best defenseman with Ryan Pulak in 86. That's a pretty good top pairing. Then Parker Witherspoon and Scott Mayfield on that second pair. Then on the fourth pair, Tyler Witherspoon and Nikita Nestorov. So obviously not the greatest defensive core, but doesn't mean they won't shut us down. And in net, they have Linus Soderstrom, who's a very good goaltender. He has a 936 save percentage and a 1.92 GAA, and he is 8-4 in the playoffs, so he's doing pretty good as well. Timothy Maurer, the backup, 76 overall. So overall, looks like a pretty good team. They have Hosang, Stevenson, and Dellandrea as the scratch players. I would have Dellandrea in there instead of Gropp, probably. Well, how good is he doing? 2 points. I mean, yeah, you could definitely use it. How's Letty doing for points? He has 8 assists. Yeah, definitely their main horse on the back end. Obviously, we did make some line changes as well in the last episode to hopefully spice things up and make this team look a little bit better. So our defensive core is 100% better. Our top six is probably better than their top six. That's for sure. I think maybe our offense is better, but then again, it's still very close. We have the depth. We have made some line changes here as well. So hopefully everything will work out as it is right now. And then Carter Hart again in net. So already 7 minutes basically, and haven't started simming yet. So as I back out and get ready to start this game, I need to take a drink of water. My throat is getting dry. All right. All right, guys. So game 1 in Ottawa, first period. Let's go. Come on. All right, 0-0. Second period. Come on. All right, 1-0. Matthew Barzal. Go times 8 speed. Shots 23-20. Not looking too bad. We're looking pretty decent as of right now. Hopefully we can continue this. All right, 10 minutes. We're up by 1 still. Nick Leddy ties the game. All right. Come on. There we go. Justin Falk makes it 2-1. Can we get a dub in game 1? No. Patrick Hornqvist ties the game. Very intense third period. Okay. Well, then. Well. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Something just popped up with the family. Alright, but we're back. So, we're heading into overtime of game one. Crazy third period. Letty tied the game, less than 9 minutes to go. And Falk gave us the lead back to make it 2-1. And then Hornfist, about 3 minutes later, a little bit less than 3 minutes later, ties the game again to make it 2-2. So we now head to overtime and hopefully a game one victory. Shots dead even at 33 apiece. Will it end early? Not looking like it. Who will be the first team to hit 40 shots? Right now, it's the difference. It could be the difference maker of shots that gets a team the W. 42-42 with the shots now. 5 minutes remain in overtime. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Come on. All right. Well, it'll end early now. 43-46 are the shots for us. Doesn't really mean anything. So far, a stalemate between goaltenders. So, come on. Let's go. Can we get game number one on the road, on home ice? Can we get a W, please? End the first series streak of losing game one. Come on, Senators, please. Yes, sir. Erik Karlsson. And I also just realized that I pressed A by accident and not X. So I am very sorry about that. They actually didn't get a single shot in that overtime either, which is good. But sorry about that, guys. I didn't even mean to press A. My bad. But either way, both goalie did very, very well. 953 save percentage for Carter Hart, 41 saves, 146 GAA. Falk with a goal and assist, and Letty with a goal and assist. So, well, interesting first game. Quite a close one. Hopefully it's not like that the entire series. We do actually finally break the streak as well of winning losing the first game of the series, so that's good. Happy about that. Now, game number 2. Can we continue on with a W? But let's see. So first period. Come on, Sens. Yeah, Justin Falk and Zemgus Girgensons, both goals being in less than 40 seconds, 38, 36, 38 seconds. So that's good. The shots 13-7 for us. Both goals actually coming under a minute and 30 in the second period as well. So that's good. Now we got the second period. Come on, second period. All right, well, we're still up 2-0. Shots even at 22 apiece. Looking good heading into the third. Hopefully we can continue on and hold on to this lead. They're getting a lot of shots early this period, though, if our defense can continue to be good. And I'm not too worried about it, but still, you never know. Let's see, power play, 5-on-3. They had a 5-on-3. They couldn't do anything with it. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Come on, 1 minute. Let's go, Sens. Yes, sir. And we get the W. Very good. 3 stars. Carter Hart, 34 save shutout. Falk with the game winner as well, and Linus Soderstrom a 933 save percentage. Like I said, dude, Carter Hart is just a playoff goalie. It's hard to give him up, even though I don't really plan on it. But if cap issue comes into fruition, then he may be the one out, and it could be a very sad day, to be honest. He's been so great for us. I don't know. All right, now it's time for game 3, now playing in New York. Can we continue on with the W's? Up 2-0 in the series. Let's go. First period. All right, Delcol and Dauphin. 2 games in a row where we scored 2 goals in the first period, which is very good. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay, yeah, we had 14 shots and they only had 2. They only had 2 shots. I have never seen that before. That is crazy. Wow. Alright, so now time for the second period. Hopefully we can continue the dominance of the first. Let's go, second period. Alright, well, we only have 4 shots that period, so then they held us to about 0 shots. They had 12, though, but we're still up 2-0. And we head to the third with the lead in shots, with the lead on the scoreboard. Hopefully we can keep the lead as well. 14 minutes to go. Still up by 2. They really need to get a goal like right now if they want to get in it. We have a power play. Couldn't do anything with it. 5 minutes remain. Come on, keep it out of the net, Hart. 1 minute, please. Thank you. And holy shit, 2 straight shutouts for Carter Hart. A 24-save shutout. And Soderstrom again. Very, very good. Michael Delcol with the game winner as well. I believe it was the game winner. Yeah, it was, because he had an early first period goal. And we're now up 3-0 in the series. So looking very good, looking to be a very lopsided series so far. But then again, I don't even know. So it's time for Game 4. We could potentially sweep them. If not, it's completely cool. As long as we do win the series, I don't really care how many games it takes. Well, that's not true. I would prefer to if we didn't go to Game 7, but then again, you never know. So, all right. I've been talking so fast, I'm out of breath. That's probably really bad. So now, first period of Game 4. Come on, Senators. First period. All right, 1-1. That is the first goal that the Islanders have scored in the last 3 games since Game 1. So, you know what? All right, Barzal with a early first period goal. Tavares less than 8 minutes later does tie the game. Shots 9-15, 15 for the Islanders. So, all right, now second period. So, okay, no goals in the second, still tied at 1 apiece. 19-24 the shots, 24 shots for the Islanders. And we head to the third, tied 1-1. They had an early power play, couldn't do anything with it though. Shots not too even, still in favor of the Islanders. Power play, and Michael Delcol on his former team scores. Very, very good. Power play for the Islanders, though. The game's not over yet. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Come on, Carter Hart, please, 1 second, please, yes. And we sweep the Islanders. Hoffman, gone. We didn't even see him. Did he even get a point in this series? Oh, man. I'm so glad. Carter Hart, 971 save percentage, 34 saves. Phenomenal Delcol goal and an assist. Great. Linus Soderstrom with a 26 save performance from him as well. He's a good kid. He's a good goaltender. So, but then again, I still can't help but think, since we put in Carter Hart, we have won 8 straight games. Carter Hart is actually my dad. He has a 964 save percentage. He's almost not even letting in a goal a game right now. He has 3 shutouts. He had 2 straight shutouts. Oh my god, dude. This kid is actually freaking crazy. This is possibly the best goalie I've ever had in any playoff run. 964 save percentage and a 1.05 GAA. That is actually crazy. Wow, I'm shocked on how good that was. That is 4 straight wins for Carter Hart, and my God, I cannot wait for the Stanley Cup final. But this could be the day. It could be Vancouver if Vancouver wins this game. Could be Calgary, but they need to force a Game 7. Let's see, we'll sim a day. And Calgary forces a Game 7, so it could be, no matter what, it's going to be an all-Canadian final. That's going to be awesome. When was the last time that happened? I don't know if it's happened in this sim or not before, but damn, that's crazy. All right, we'll advance a day. One more day. Let's see, who's the pick? I'm going with Calgary, making the comeback. Will it be Calgary? Oh, come on, anticlimactic. Gotta do a scouting assignment first, damn it. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Who will it be? I'm going with Calgary, boys. Will it be? No, it will be Vancouver. And, alright, the first 2 series I started on this channel for franchise mode in the final together. This should be interesting. We'll check out their team in the next episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Let me know what you thought of it down below in the comments. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Leave a like for Carter Hart. Carter Hart is actually phenomenal. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.